Anyway, this is a supplement to the flatten your sharpening stone on the sidewalk, because I want to show this this stone. That you notice in the video I said that I'm just giving a demo, that actually I'll continue working with the stone. And I do, but that doesn't mean I work with them for hours. The total time for the perfect flatness is not even 5 minutes per surface. Definitely not even 5 minutes. So when you hear me rambling on a video that goes on for 45 minutes or a couple of hours, that does not mean I spent 2 hours flattening the stone. Okay, so here's the follow-up. Okay, now when I did the video, the stone was wet. And so I dried it out in the oven. As a matter of fact, I forgot I had put the oven on and had to jump up. Yeah, it was like 10 minutes, and I turned it off and let it dry out because they hold the moisture for a long time. Okay, now the first thing I did was I come back with this. This is an Easy Lap Fine. Okay, when you get these, by the way, just get the fine. Don't get the super fine and don't get the rough. Get the fine and be done with it, this red one. Okay, so the first thing I did, remember the corners that I messed up on the sidewalk? I overdid it. So I came in, and you want to fine finish those like on this part of the arc. You don't have to go all the way down. No, but the top part, if you sharpen a knife, that's what's going to be what messes up your knife. And so I come in, I go like this. You know, sure, I go ahead, go up there. Yeah, to hell with it. Let's do the whole goddamn radius. I mean, what does it hurt? Okay, but the point is, only this interface right here really matters. Okay, and this radius, if you want to do scalloped knives, like bread knives, then you make this a little bit bigger. But anyway, okay, I got that point across. Okay, so then I hold it up to the light. Now, I can't do it because of the way the camera is, but I have a very bright light here, and I go like this, and I look, and you will see spots. Okay, after I rub it on the surface plate, you'll see spots. Now remember, this flattening I'm talking about, we're talking millions. We're talking closer than surface grinding. Remember, I surface grind these. Okay, I have access to a surface grinder. I've surface ground stones like this one. Look at that masterpiece. That's surface ground. Okay, so the flatness that I'm talking about is beyond surface grinding. And you know, I'm familiar with Rob Wren's videos. He's great. Yeah, he is. Okay, so anyway, I hold this up. First of all, you rub it on the surface plate, but not too hard. You don't press down real hard because you'll deform the stone. You'll deform the stone so that it then follows the surface plate. You don't want that. You want to very lightly move it around and swirl around. Then you hold it up and you see the shiny spots. Okay, now there was a shiny spot in here and over here and here where it was hitting. Okay, and so what I did was I roughed those out. See how I roughed them out? And so then I repeat the process. I'll do it a couple more times, but there's a limit to how flat you can get something. I mean, you're talking atoms. I mean, here's a stone that you're going to be sharpening a knife, and yet I'm flattening this thing to like atoms. I mean, so it just depends on how obsessed you are. But I did want to point out on the radius that goes off the edge, the tangent, like what I'm doing. You want to do that with your diamond. Because that, like when you're sharpening a knife and then you tilt it slightly wrong, that tangent is what will mess the knife up. And so that's it. This one I'll work with maybe 2 or 3 more minutes on this surface, and then I'll call it good. And also, anybody out there that sees this video, you know, I'll send it to you. You check the flatness. Okay, I'm a retired mold maker, tool maker. If you have doubts as to what I'm saying about flatness, and when you see me work with a surface plate and you doubt me, then you just let me know. The mail is right there. It's got nothing to do with beating anyone or outdoing anyone or humiliating anyone. You're welcome to inspect my stones for flatness. And yes, that includes the company Precision Ground Flat Stones. And it's no fair. You cannot look in the background to see what I'm really like. So you cannot look at those and go, "Well, what's that? What is he doing?" You know. But anyway, if it has to do with machining, sharpening, you know, let me know. Get in contact. Make contact. Let's see. What else am I gonna? I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna forget something. Oh, I should have said this. Oh, see, I knew it. Okay, now here is a graph. Okay, when you rub on the sidewalk, you go out to the sidewalk. From here to here is 60 seconds. And this represents flatness. Okay, you rough it out. Let's suppose you have 1/8 of an inch of dish in the stone. That all of this takes place in 60 seconds. That's your flatness. Now you get down here where you're working out the final millionths of flatness. Well, right there, you see that arrow? That is where you come in from the sidewalk. You're already flat as a goddamn pancake. Trust me. Anybody out there want to discuss flatness? You feel free to make contact and we will talk.